Okay, welcome back. We collected all the rocks, and now we turned them in for, and then we got this cutscene.
But prior to founding the Path of the 12, long before the Scions, she was something of a miner.
Minfilia used to be a miner before being a Scion.
After her father died, Flamine took her in and taught her the trade. I think they were both seeking to fill the void left by a loved one. Maybe that's why she took to it so readily.
That explains why she would never go out and fight.
Back in those days, I spent most of my time in the quicksand, or some other tavern, loosening tongues and gathering secrets. Occasionally, I'd catch a glimpse of her in the street, on her way home after another hard day's work.
Are you stalking?
I felt a wave of relief when I saw she'd come back safe, along with a pang of guilt at the fact I wasn't there to support her as I should have been. Simply speaking with her more than once in a blue moon would
We're
be a good
still
start.
in the other world.
Yeah, you are the whole time.
Instead, I
Yeah,
threw
until we
myself
kill
into
those
my
other
work,
two wardens at
became every
minimum.
drunkard's best
Yeah.
friend.
We're trying to find this one, the fourth one.
The one that Vothri is apparently controlling in Yulmore.
Not your finest hour, to say the least.
Far from it. And Flamine has never let me live it down. But that was a lifetime ago. Here and now I have another chance to do things right. And I will not squander it again.
You can do it, Tancred.
Hey! Come and see what I found! You're not going to believe this.
You're not going to believe this.
I found netherite.
Tell me it's Leonine.
It is at that. You lot were born lucky. It's mostly broken pieces. But look at this.
He's got a casing for it, right? Or he got one good-sized one?
I think so. We're
This
actually,
is a rather fine specimen.
at least we're actually holding it.
It's frozen in place, but his hand was moving a little.
Yeah, that's okay.
But that's not all. There's an engraving on it.
Ah, these scratches here. They're a little hard to make out. To my beloved Magnus and Schoolie.
I wonder who sketched that, Tyler.
Whoa, Agna!
Yes! Do you see? It was a gift to Magnus from his wife. She found it. She really found it.
Ah.
She must have spent her final hours carving this message into the stone, in the hope that he might see it one day. Those rock-backed bastards must have made off with it before we could clear a path to her. It's fate that brought you here to find this stone. No other explanation. It makes me wonder what else might still be buried in these parts.
Netherite.
We're not in
Diamonds.
the nether.
Diamonds.
Johanna. Go find me some netherite.
It's like, shut up, Mortimer said.
Close enough to the nether.
Oh, yeah. Okay, we are in the nether. Take the money. It's weird that's offering you dye. Just that random quest.
No, I want to pick a color dye. This one, because we have none of this.
Okay. You could have gotten like 50 million gil.
That's a lie.
I know, it's probably like 1,000.
So he's going to tell us to go back to Magnus.
Yeah, go take it to Magnus. So
Because
that
the
he
quest
knows that...
always starts nearby where your last one just ended.
Which is nice and convenient. Can you imagine if it sent you somewhere else every time? You can teleport. You teleport.
That's right, we have the whole...
Amarang Twine.
Twang! You are in this direction.
He's sitting at the grave still.
Oh, those are actual dirt stairs. I thought that was just a weird texture. Dirt stairs don't... feel like it would just become a ramp.
What?
Those stairs were just dirt stairs.
Yeah.
I feel like they would like smoothen out.
They don't know how to do that. It's very difficult. Oh, he got up fast. Jesus.
I know.
For a big body like that. Got the Philosopher's Stone. Wow, that was nice of him. He saw it, so he's happy, Tyler.
Yep.
He's a noble steed.
Hurry on, Jay, we're coming!
We got a rock with the word on it.
You got stone. Mail.
You got stone mail. Hey, you got a rock in your mail. We hope you like it. There he is, the man himself.
Let's do it, you ranger.
Your ranger.
Your ranger. That's the best way to say his name.
Give him that stone.
I'm doing it! Very good, now let us begin. Yay!
Hopefully this will turn it on.
Hopefully so.
Preparations for the enchantment are complete. When the heart hath been suffused with a sufficient quantity of ether, the golem should be restored to life.
All right then. Whenever you're ready.
Oh boy.
It's like, nah, I'm not ready. Let me get a snack first.
I want a Reese's or whatever Tyler's eating. Mozzarella cheese. Here we go, Tyler. Will it
Not
work?
as tasty as I would have hoped, but...
He's like, yeah. You see his head bobbing? Yeah, I'm awake. He's got a flat back, Tyler.
It's working. It's working.
That zoom in. It's working!
It's working! Oh my god.
Magnus.
Kill him.
These
Ooh.
camera angles.
Oh, they're great. I'm gonna mute because my stomach freaking hurts. But
You left me for this? This wretched heap of stone and rubble? This worthless pile of earth? And yet, I can't.
What troubleth thee, child?
I shouldn't be here. I don't deserve to be. I don't deserve any of the things you've done for me. I'm just a burden, helpless and hopeless. If tomorrow came and I was gone, it would be better for everyone. Thancred most of all. He'll never admit it, but I can see it in his eyes. I wish he'd just say it. Just say that he hates me, that he wishes I was dead so that she could return.
None of this is thy doing, child. 'Twas I who set the Oracle on her path unto the first. I who condemned you all to suffer these torments. 'Tis my sin alone, and one that will haunt me unto my dying day. Yet I dare not dwell over long on my many regrets. For the world is a tapestry of fates, interwoven and inseparable. And we who strive to better it cannot choose but make difficult decisions. For naught of worth was ever achieved without sacrifice. And thus must man ever struggle to weigh life against loss. The one for whom thou mournest beareth no grudge. Were she here, she would not suffer thee to languish in sorrow. She would tell thee to seek thine own path, thine own purpose. It is a truth which I myself was slow to learn. Yet a truth it remaineth. Thou needst but have faith. Have faith, and all will be well. Not today.
Welcome back.
I'm back. My belly hurted, but I'm better now. What'd you learn?
Minfilia is just beating herself up, and then, Urianger consoled her, and we were kind of eavesdropping a little bit, and then we told Thancred, hey, why don't you go talk to her? And he said, not today.
Not today.
And a black screen.
Oh, the pleasure that is your extended stay.
Oh, to the tediousness of our heroes' present endeavors. That and the insufferable abundance of light in Armorang. I shall be glad to keep my distance. Oh, I'm rather fond of sleep, you know. It's a wonderful way to pass the time.
He's
So Hannah
sleepy.
agrees.
Asians are sleepy.
Not that my compeers would agree, mind you. Always on the move, the lot of them. Like La Habrea, constantly jumping from vessel to vessel. Such fight, such determination. So much passion, fleeting and forgotten.
Does the Exarch know La Habrea then?
Maybe.
I don't believe
At least he knows he's an Asian.
your chambers for so much as 40 winks. However do you keep your eyes from closing?
I sleep
Cold
standing up.
shoulder. You wound me, sir.
You wound me, sir. He's not saying anything.
Always so guarded in our every interaction. Interactions you curiously refrain from sharing with the Scions and their champion.
And risk souring your budding relationship? I think not. Much as I dislike you, there are more useful targets for her energies. And I'm not in the habit of pointing her at my enemies like a weapon.
Oh, that's nice of him.
Yeah.
Is that right? Fond of her, are you? You continue to fascinate me, Exarch. But tell me, who are you?
Aren't you curious, Tyler?
Yes.
I'm a mystery.
The once great nation whose ingenuity gave birth to this tower was shaped by my hand. As such, I know full well the ones it can facilitate, and those it cannot. There is nothing in these walls which could have aided you in summoning our dear friend across time and space. Much less in possession of her mortal flesh. Not even I could have performed such a feat.
I see. You had a hand in Alak as well.
Now he finally is polite and turns around.
I am the adjudicator of the sacred history with which you dared trifle. I am keeper of this tower's boundless wisdom. The wisdom of ages without age, of everywhere and nowhere. The great work of those who tamed the wings of time and grasped the nature of the rift. 'Tis a boon born of the sacrifice of brave heroes who gave their lives for a brighter future. I will not see their hopes and dreams squandered. The history which led us here will be unwritten. I promise you that.
You change your destiny, Tyler.
I just realized he's watching us.
He is. He just makes sure we're okay.
Well, it seems we're both eager to fulfill our duties then.
On that much, we are in agreement.
And that's about it, right?
Yep.
Tyler, how can the villains just be walking around so casually with everyone? That's not normal. Ganondorf doesn't do that.
That is true.
Talk to Rihanna.
I'm doing it.
You freaking did it, Tyler. And as your reward for doing the quest, we're going to do something great for you. Yes! What? That's
The
it.
quest complete song got cut off.
It does, because leveling up's more important. Alright, in the next episode, we'll continue.